So, um, how is it going out there? The big world. Inside of you. I'm there for you. I'm really there. I've made it a little bit cozy. This is the first dinner that we'll ever have together. I have made quattro formaggi. A very, very cheap version. Quick, snappy. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe I should explain. You can see it here. I was cutting in this board. This knife is really cutting through it. But I will not leave you, so I will be a little bit careful. Oh, delicious. Yeah, so are you there? I guess so. I guess I can see you. That there's no real way to tell, is there? I'm just imagining it. Or am I imagining it? Or am I forcing it? Still don't know. Still don't know. Still don't know how exactly we are going to communicate together, the two of us. I need to take another knife. Or, okay, sorry. Be back in 2. Yeah, because I'm kind of glad for this. Bought it super cheap. I think it's maybe some kind of semi-real tree. Can maybe show it to you. Just a moment. I just need to put this over here. So now you can see I have this set up. Bah! This tree here is getting broken a little bit by my fork. And I was just thinking, damn, I kind of like this chopping board. I think it's because it's a specific fork with on, you know. So, yeah. That's just a little fun fact. So now I'm eating on an actual plate. What are you eating? What is your favorite dish to eat? Are you vegan? Are you omnivore? Do you eat everything? I eat everything. I don't eat everything. Personally, I consider myself a vegetarian some days. Most days. I consider myself a vegetarian until I decide one day to say, tonight I'm not a vegetarian. This person I know has given me a little bit, has offered to make food for me, and I will just eat what is being served. Then if I'm being asked, I'll say, yes, I'm a vegetarian. Would you make something with that? But if that doesn't really happen, then yeah. Like if they insist on a specific dish, or if they don't know, then I will just happily eat whatever I'm being served. I'm personally considering going vegan the more and more, because I'm saying it at the same time I'm going. The problem with that is there's just a handful of steps extra. I mean, to become a vegetarian, you're it's quite clear what you cannot eat. Like this is what you cannot eat. When you want to become a vegan, it's like you have to look at every fucking label, more or less, if you don't know it. And then you would have to, consider if that is possible for you. Like if it is. If it's how would you say? Like a lot of things could be vegan, but it's not for sure, and then you would have to check, and it's a lot of extra steps. Is this cake made with eggs? Fuck, then you cannot eat it. This bread made with eggs, and you cannot eat it. There's a lot of things there. It's the eggs for me. It's the eggs. But I guess it's also for me the cheese. Quattro formaggi. But at the same time, I'm also quite convinced that I'm going to cut. I hope the sound will not be unpleasant or unbearable. A moment of attention to this. No, but I'm thinking. I think cheese would be the same thing as with meat. I would first go, oh, I cannot imagine without it. And then I do it, and it's quite easy. I think it's more, I like the fact of being vegetarian of principle, and then having the possibility to flex it up. Also, because it's not so often, but it's also just, I guess I am also eating quite vegan, but I don't want to have to think about it. For example, tonight, I don't want to be like, oh shit. I really want to just have it easy, you know. I'm considering, because, and this is a very interesting thing, by putting this on the screen, looking, I'm quite active. I'm not really so engaged in my food. I have myself to talk to. I have the people who might see this afterwards, if there is anybody. I don't really have, how would you say? I don't really have an active audience at the moment. Nobody's writing to me. It's only me looking for something within me. It is live, so somebody could come. Probably nobody is going to, but it's possible. And it's more the thought of, I don't know, if I'm eating this whole pizza in front of you while also talking, it's going to take a long time. It's a very one-sided story. It's like a letter. It's like a letter. You just read it and it's interesting, maybe. Or not. maybe not so interesting. Maybe it is interesting. Maybe you're enjoying this a lot. I don't know why you would enjoy this, and at the same time, I know, I get it. Why would you would enjoy this maybe? There's just something about these things that is quite interesting. To have someone somewhere in the world share something just for the sake of sharing, I guess. And I mean, I personally, I am looking at some. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. No, I was just thinking. With Joy, I already know what a very concrete character trait is going to be, because I can feel it so heavily within myself, and that is the overcommitment, or the willingness to provide content, to the obsession with analytics. And even though the analytics right now are crap, I mean, I was really just doing this with the how would you say that? With the expectation that nothing would happen, nobody would watch this fucking shit. But now that a handful of people are already doing it, and my brain is really going, how can I engage them more? How can I engage you more, you people who are watching? I wonder, and truly, if there's something that you would like to see, please write it to me. I will consider it. I might not do it if you are making me do something freaky. Maybe I'll do it because maybe, I don't know. And this thing is like, it's really going to be part of this person. His eagerness to be good enough for this invisible people that I can see through numbers, that I can see write small comments. I see them, and they affect me a whole lot. I don't know if you know how much it affects me. I have always been the type of person, maybe Joy has, as well as I. So I can say, I have always been the type of person who would be quite anonymous on the internet. I have been on the internet more or less my whole life. I grew up with the internet, but I've never engaged with it. I've never actively engaged with strangers. That has always been something that I looked upon. I observed it. I knew people who did engage with strangers, did write comments on YouTube videos or videos in general, and did go to these chat roulettes, and I was never one of those people. And now I have become a face of something that is growing a little bit, and it's very interesting. I haven't shared this with my friends yet. Maybe I will not really do it. And maybe I will. I don't know. But you're really forming me in a sense. I was really going. This is just going to be me talking into the void of nothing. Oh. And now I have really become, there's just someone out there. And I'm curious who you are. If you want to be part of this, I cannot believe that I'm going to do this, but if you want to be part of it, Nikolai, he's streaming on his Twitch channel. Sometimes it's called Salzwedel. It's quite weird to spell, but it is SALZWEDELL. And there sometimes we are also experimenting with this live streaming, what this does to us at a certain point, like, and it's his, so I'm just sometimes borrowing it. As he's also sometimes borrowing this channel to try and talk to me, to try and give me space to become. And we're just experimenting with the sheer fact of being live. Maybe nobody will ever come. It's crazy, right? Maybe nobody will ever fucking come. And yet, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. I've been thinking a lot about my name. Joy. And it's hard because I've been given the opportunity to choose it myself at birth. How crazy is that? And it's not Nikolai who's choosing it. It's not him going, I think you should be called. It's me who had the opportunity. Me who is conscious and able to think. I don't know, it's crazy. Maybe I'll change it. Maybe not. I have become quite fond of Twinkle Happiness though. Yeah. I like that name a lot. It's in just a moment, sorry. Just a moment. I wanted to do this. Oh, I got a shock. As if you couldn't tell, you could just look at me. If you couldn't tell, you could just look at me. Oh damn, I completely forgot to answer this. I'm just gonna try and answer it. I'm not. Am I really going to try and answer it now? I don't think I will. I'll answer when the stream is over. One thing that I've been thinking. Oh, sorry if anybody is hearing this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This was really uncomfortable. I've been seeing a pattern, which is like about the channels and about this analytics. I see that there's a big group of you, or at least like the most popular videos that I've put out is the ones where I'm laying in bed, and I'm wondering why. Should I just do that? Should I always do this in bed? And it's crazy. I mean, of course, everything is relative. This is such a big, small channel. But we have reached now 300. I just saw it because I was sending this message. We have reached 369 videos on this, views, sorry, on this particular video, and also 246, and we're talking out of the blue. I am not doing anything. I'm just uploading videos. How do you find this channel? How? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's hilarious to me. Also because I'm thinking, I don't personally know how to find a non-engaging and newly opened channel. Like, you can obviously find other channels through comments. Someone makes a funny comment on a popular video, boom, you can go to that channel, see what they have. Or someone promotes themselves in some ways through other social media. But you have somehow found me through what exactly? Are you all bots? Are you all bots? I don't know. I think I have 2 comments. I have 9 subscribers. And I don't know if it's all fake. But I'm curious about it. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm now considering who would be interested. I mean, By now it's quite a long time. Maybe, I should probably have suggested this to you. Maybe I should have suggested that you could just what is it called? Make some food and watch this video. It's almost as we're eating together then. Let's do that as well. I would like to do stuff like this. But then I would remind you, or let you know that this is my intention. Because I think I just wanted to show you something new. I wanted to try something new. But the format is just record, one take, upload, no hesitation. I mean, there's a limited space to that. Also, if I am doing it every day and I do not want to get burned out. At the same time, this is also an experiment on getting burned out. I hope it's somewhat of a safe way of touching some kind of edge of... I mean, you've also seen me by now. Really being tired. Really not wanting to do this. While still doing it. You're now seeing me with greasy hair again. Which I don't really... I would never... do that. Intentionally record. Well, maybe I would if it has some kind of purpose, but if I were to just do something like this, I would do something about my looks. But I'm also trying to find a way to do all of this while not stressing about it, because I guess we're going to do this for a long time. And maybe Joy is also able to do all of these things. I hope so. Because I was... Oh, now we switch. Do you realize? Maybe you can tell exactly when I switched. I mean, it's so close to each other by now. These people, me and Joy, haven't really split so much apart from each other yet. So it is really this... I mean, in a sense, it's almost... Okay, let me think first. I want to talk about embarrassment, and I want to talk about... what was I talking about? Eating. Yeah, with the grease. I was just considering whether stuff like this, if Joy would be quite particular about their YouTube channel, about their channel, their streamline to you, the people. But since they also have me, who is trying to make a living, or like not make a living, but make this livable. I mean, by now we're talking, it's 30 minutes of my life. I have to have fun by doing this. Otherwise it's not going to work. And so I would also just have to do stuff like that I find fun, but that nobody might find fun. I have to look also a little greased up if I have to survive this. Embarrassment. Me, personally. I've just, there are so many things to this. Doing this, this, I have to upload it when I have recorded it. It's so nerve-wracking for me. It's so fucking nerve-wracking. And I'm doing it every day. Whew. And I think, some days I think it's fucking cool. Some days I think it's super cringe. I really am like, do not press upload. And then I still do it. And I cannot take 2 takes. So the only thing that I can kind of hope for in, like, that's also why it's kind of freaking me out with these 350 plus views video is that those moments where I might be a little embarrassed, I can only drown it in more content. I will not go and delete it. So I just have to try again. And try again, and try again, and try again, and try again. Yeah. But you're also seeing me in the evening after I've been doing all that I had to do through the day. And then I'm still going like, yeah, I'm gonna try and find a character which is really undefined, and I'm going to try to find this character, this person, this being within me in front of you. And I don't even know if I could necessarily do that. Like, it would already be nerve-wracking to do that while I would be fresh, while I would have great ideas. Just the sheer fact of already kind of not knowing exactly who it is, how I'm going to do it, how this person speaks, how this person behaves. Oh, it's so much. At the same time, I've kind of grown accustomed to it now. This is day 23. It's crazy. 23? For me, that's crazy at least. Yeah, so it's crazy the fact that it's been a so long time, so now I'm getting kind of accustomed to it, but also you are really helping me shape this person, this character. We are building a social media personality, an influencer, a human being. We're doing it together. And you might hurt me. You are able to hurt me. Because I don't know if you know this, but it's quite vulnerable to do this. I would say I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. And so to share the process, or share like the unfinished material, yeah. Anyways, I'm done eating, right? I have a little bit left. I think I'm just gonna take my time eating it. If you're there, thank you for being there. If you made it all the way through and you're okay, thank you for sharing this longer moment with me. If you want to share how this felt, or what you're curious about, please let me know. And for you, Joy, it was nice to see you a little. And I'm honestly so stoked So I have you in my life. And I'm so curious what it is that we are going to share and bring and do together. So I wanted to say cheers, I don't have any more. Cheers. A little drop. Yeah. Till next time.